Yes, welcome guys. Welcome back to our channel, Sporting and Out. And here we're going to be talking about the EPL. But before that, if you've not subscribed, you are wrong. Please go and subscribe to our channel and like, share all our videos. And now let's quickly move on. What do you think about the EPL, this particular match week 16?
Yeah, this particular Matrix 16, we saw a lot of draws. We saw some wins. It was a tough week for Manchester United. I think the Monday factor played a role. Manchester United, Beaumont is one team. Beaumont is one team that's always hard for Manchester United to defeat a lot of times in the EPL. I think it has been a long time Manchester United defeated
Yeah.
Beaumont. But this one, it was a very, very special one. I think 4 goals. Manchester United scored 2 successive goals within a
And a free
couple of
kick.
minutes. Bruno Fernandes scoring yet another free kick. This match week was a special one, and it has been a season full of excitement.
Yes, I think this season has been a great season. We've seen a lot of games that have not gone some teams' way, and some teams that we believe that they could not bounce back, but are now bouncing back. Just like City at the beginning of the season, I would have not even expected them to be where they are this season. City
Just two
once
points.
just 2 points away. City was once number 6 or number 7 this
Yes.
season. Liverpool was once number 12 this season, and we see where they are now. We'll be telling you guys where they are now when we're talking about the table. But let's quickly move on to the fixtures. That's the results of match day 16. Liverpool defeated Brighton. That game ended 2 goals to 0. Chelsea defeated Everton. That game ended 2 goals to 0 as well. Fulham defeated Burnley. Burnley were at home and they were defeated. That game ended 3 goals to 2. Arsenal defeated Wolves. That game ended 2-1. West Ham were defeated by Aston Villa. That game ended in favour of Aston Villa 3 goals to 2. Sunderland defeated Newcastle 1 goal to 0. Nottingham Forest defeated Tottenham 3 goals to 0. Crystal Palace were defeated by Manchester City. That game ended 3 goals to 0 as well. Brentford, that was a draw on the 14th of December. That game versus Leeds ended up 1-1 in that particular encounter. And the match of the week, that's the Monday night football. That's Manchester United were held by Bournemouth on a 4-4 draw. We're going to be selecting some of these matches that I think are key for us to mention. And let's start from the Saturday's game, Liverpool versus Brighton.
Yeah, Liverpool versus Brighton. I knew Liverpool will come out from their losing streak with that game. Brighton is not really a tough side for Liverpool. It was a very easy one for Liverpool to win that game, and I was not really surprised that Ancelotti is trying to keep his job. He would have talked to his team members. Please, can you just win this game? Let's everybody even know that I'm a good manager, and they tried their best to win that game.
Yes, how about Chelsea versus Everton? We discussed on radio where we mentioned that without bias, Chelsea was going to win that particular game. What do you think about that game?
Yes, you said without bias, Chelsea will win that game. Chelsea were meant to edge the game and they edged it properly. 3 goals to 0. It was a good one for the Chelsea side. I know I'm not a supporter of Chelsea, but I would say it's kudos to them. Everton defeated Manchester United with a red card. So I'll say, oh, nah, I think Chelsea were fighting the battles of Manchester United in
And
that game.
also trying to fight for that their position, because now they are 2 points ahead of Manchester
Manchester United.
United because of that draw. And let's now move on to, you said Chelsea had a very good win, but what's wrong with Arsenal? They couldn't get a goal, but those 2 goals that they won that game, but it was 2 own goals.
Yeah, for me, about own goals, I think it shouldn't be a problem. We shouldn't be even discussing a lot about own goals because if the other defense wasn't clumsy, they won't get those goals. And we saw one of our boys, Tolu Akodare, the Nigerian boy, score
Yeah,
a
thinking he
goal.
got the equalizer.
Thinking he got the equalizer, but another own goal came in. But it's a good one. It's a good thing seeing Nigerian boys scoring goals. I think he wasn't included to the AFCON squad, but he's showing that star quality, and he's trying to show the coach that you really missed by not picking me. And starting his goal scoring run at Wolverhampton. I think if he's playing this every week, I think Wolves might be moving out of the relegation zone. But I think it's way too far to say that.
Yes, let's now quickly move on. Nottingham Forest defeated Tottenham 3 goals to nothing.
Nottingham Forest defeating Tottenham Hotspur. It was meant to be, but Mohamed Kudus, as we always say, I will always mention, ever since he has got into the Tottenham side, Tottenham has been playing good football. But in this one, Nottingham Forest defeating them. I think Nottingham Forest were the better side in this one. They have a lot of star players with star qualities,
Yeah.
and they are trying to move steps higher out of the relegation zone. I think Nottingham Forest are playing to stay in the league
New coach as
rather,
well, Sean
and
Dyche.
yes, Sean Dyche factor as well. But they've been losing a lot of games. I think this is their first win in a while this season, and it's a good one for them, winning to a top side like Tottenham Hotspur.
Yes, good one for the Nottingham Forest side. Winning 3 goals to nothing. 3 goals to nothing is a very, very big victory for them. Because Tottenham has also been winning a lot of games by
Yeah.
a high margin of teams. And let's now quickly move on to Crystal Palace versus Manchester City. I expected Crystal Palace to do better than this. 3 goals to nothing in
Yeah,
favor of Manchester City.
yeah, 3 goals to nothing. That's to show you the quality of players that are playing for Manchester City. Manchester City, that's the Pep Guardiola can keep a lot of players, and he can tell you that he will close his eye and he will tell you, this my player will score, this my player will be the best on the pitch. Ryan Cherky, he has been doing a lot this season. He's part of those topping the assists this season. It's even in goals, he's scoring goals, he's doing a lot of assists. Ever since the integration, he's playing more like Brian Mbumo and probably Bruno Fernandes in the Manchester United squad.
Yeah.
He's doing well for himself, and yes, very good one. Kudos to Manchester City for defeating Crystal Palace in this game.
Yes, before we move to the big game of the week, that's Manchester United game. Let's now quickly move on to the player of that has scored the most goals in the Premier League, and that's Erling Haaland with 17 goals. Second is Igo Thiago. That's the Premier League player of the month of last of November. He has 11 goals. Do you think anybody can meet Haaland?
I don't think anybody can meet Haaland so far. Because we know 17 goals to
So
11.
11.
It's just like the La Liga, where you see
Mbappe
Mbappe having
17
the
as well.
17 as well. Then the second is on, I think, same 11.
11.
That's Ferran Torres on 11 goals. So Haaland doing well. I think he's playing more for the Ballon d'Or than playing for as a
Yeah.
Manchester City player.
Yes, I think he's playing for the Ballon d'Or. I think he deserves it. The year he was meant to win it, we know what happened. World Cup or no World Cup, something just happened and he couldn't win it that year. And let's just see what's going to happen in this next one, because Mbappe as well is actually aspiring for that particular
What?
award as well. And next on that list is number 3. That's 7 goals. Ugo Ekitike. Ugo Ekitike didn't start well this season, but for him to be on this list, I think is a blessing to Liverpool.
Yeah, let me say something about Ekitike. He has been scoring a lot of brace this season, and I'm looking at the fact that I think it's towards the end of this year that we have been seeing his star quality. I don't think that the coach and Slot has been using him a lot in this season. I thought towards the beginning of the season, but when the Musala saga started, I think they've been trying to put him, and he has been showing that star quality for the Liverpool side. When there was a time Florian Wirtz scored a goal, but it was counted as I think an own goal. So he was deprived from scoring his first goal for the
Yeah.
Liverpool shirt.
You mentioned the Mo Salah saga. Mo Salah, third all-time goal involvement in the Premier League. He has 280 goal involvements He surpassed Frank Lampard's 279 goal involvement. That's number one. We have Alan Shearer 324 goal involvement. We have Wayne Rooney of Manchester United 311 goal involvement. We now have the new man, that's Mo Salah, with on number three 280. Now I think Salah is now writing his name in a golden pen in the Premier League history.
Yeah, he's writing his name in the golden pen in the Premier League history. But why is I think some coaches actually do this to legends. You tend to make them lose value. It's just like Ten Hag, what he did for Cristiano Alvaro dos Santos Ronaldo before he left the club the second time. It's actually unfair treating legends, club legends, this way. And we saw the whole saga. We talked about it during our last episode. If you have not watched our last episode, go and watch our last episode. We talked about we dissected this whole issue of Mo Salah and the Liverpool club in general. But
Yeah.
for me, I think it has been resolved quite fairly for now. Salah is heading to the AFCON. Let's just see what's going to happen. Will Salah still remain in the EPL? That's the question of the week.
Yeah.
Will Salah be staying in the EPL?
Let's now quickly move on. Jeremy Doku has sustained a leg injury and will be out for 3 weeks.
Wow, 3 weeks. That's a blow for Manchester City. Because we know Jeremy Doku, this season he has improved bet more than the last season. I think this season is now more experienced, is now more focused, is now taking decisions, taking chances, providing assists, scoring goals. Is now a very smart player with the ball. We saw some seasons where he was being clumsy with the ball a little, he loses ball, but now, but when he's getting to the peak of his career, he's now getting an injury. But 3 weeks, it's much, but I think for them to say 3 weeks, that means it's not really a serious leg injury. Probably it's just a muscle injury for him.
Yes, let's quickly move on to the match of the week. Manchester United faced Bournemouth. A lot of people are complaining that Bournemouth is a small side, forgetting that Manchester United has not defeated Bournemouth a lot of times in the last 5 meetings. This was just a fortunate draw for the United side. And let's now say their game ended 4-4. No winner in that particular game.
Yeah, talking about fortunate. I think Manchester United were fortunate to get that draw, because at a point, the Bournemouth side were leading Manchester United 3 goals to 1, and Bruno Fernandes scored the free kick. Then the third goal came in. Then Manchester United scored the fourth. Then
They had to score.
an
Yeah,
equalizer came. I think one thing Manchester United needs is defense. The defense of Manchester United is really poor. I won't give the blame to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper tried his best. The
yeah,
goalkeeper punched a lot of balls. The goalkeeper had a save at the end of the game. It was a massive save, where you call that a real massive save.
yeah.
Semi Lemin has been one of the best goalkeepers this season. But I think the defense of Manchester United, we have been seeing a lot of errors from Lenny Euro this season. I don't think he has been keeping that clean defense that he's always doing. But let's just see if there will be improvements. One other key thing I wanted to say is we have two players from Manchester United going to the AFCON. That's Brian Mbumo and Ahmad. What do you think about, will Manchester United be missing them?
Yes, for me, I think it's a very big blow for the United side. From the starts, we will surely miss Umbumu, definitely. Ahmad scored in the last game
Yeah, yes.
against Bournemouth. I wanted to really talk about these goal scorers. That's Ahmad, Casemiro, Fernandez, and Cunha. And now speaking on the topic that you mentioned, that's will we miss them? I think they are very, very, very. They are actually the most. They will be the most missed in the Premier League this season for any club.
Them and Fulham, because Fulham
Yeah,
has three Nigerian stars going to the three of their best. That's the Calvin Bassey, the defensive department,
Yeah,
Alexi
well,
Wobi, the midfield department,
and
then Chikwueze
Chikwueze.
in the attacking department. I think they have three key players leaving the team. I just want to see what's going to happen because I think FIFA needs to start looking into the African side, try to give them more time, try to give them um, like a space. I think it's going to be a very good one for them.
Yes, I think speaking on the Premier League in general, I think Manchester United needs to do better. We'll be telling you the tables very soon, but let's just say, should Manchester United just, which are we aiming for top four this season, or because I heard someone say Manchester United can still win the league?
I think the league is out for me. I think projecting the league for Manchester United, I think the league is out. I think let's just say top four is visible, but I think a position Manchester United needs to work on is that Europa Conference League position. We know Chelsea
One is,
played
yeah.
last season; they won it. Manchester United can also play it next season and they'll win it. Let's just see what's going to happen then. Let's go to the table for match week 16. Then Arsenal sitting lowly at the top with 36 points. Manchester City number two with 34 points. Aston Villa number three with 33 points. Chelsea, the Blues, number four with 28 points. Crystal Palace, number five with 26 points. Manchester United, the Red Devils, number six with 26 points. Number seven, we have Liverpool, the Never Walk Alone Boys with 26 points. Then on number eight, we have Sunderland with 26 points as well. Number nine, we have Everton with 24 points. Number 10, Brighton with 23 points. Then we'll go to the bottom half, that Tottenham Hotspur starting that with 22 points. Newcastle, number 12, with 22 points as well. Number 13, we have Bournemouth with 21 points. Fulham, that's where we have the likes of Alex Iwobi, Chikwueze, and Calvin Bassey. They're on 14th position with 20 points. Brentford, 15th on the table with 20 points. Northern Forest, where we have Awoni and Olaino, they're on 16th with 18 points. Leeds United are 17th with 16 points. And let's go to the relegation sites, and that's 18th that we have West Ham with 13 points. 19th on the table, we have Burnley with 10 points. And last, that's 20th on the table, we have Wolverhampton with 2 points during just two games. What do you think about the table this season? Because there's one team we need to just talk about, that's Sunderland. Sunderland coming from the championship and being in the first half of the table. What do
Yeah.
you think about Sunderland this
Yeah,
season?
Sunderland are a very good side. They've shown that they really want to be in the Premier League. That they don't want to go back the same way they came. I don't think they are going back anytime soon. If they continue this, I just think they should just keep this their coach. Don't let him go. He's the kind of coach that can take you 2, 3 seasons. At least maybe very soon get to the top seven positions this season. Get to the Europe, get to Europe, pick up an European title, and you don't know, maybe in the next we might be talking about Sunderland being a team that is winning a trophy in the last how many years?
Yes, Sunderland winning a trophy in the last how many years? They've been playing good football. They are not even missing Joe Bellingham because Joe Bellingham left the club to Dortmund at the beginning of the season. It's actually a good one for them, even stamping their foot in the Premier League. I think they are not leaving the Premier League this
Uh,
season. They will stay this season, and probably another team, a normal team that was there last season, is going
Going back.
back. I think Wolves are already in that position. And then let's move to the next fixtures. That's match week 17. And we'll be starting on the 20th of December 2025 by 1:30. That's Newcastle will be taking on Chelsea, and that's a big game. Bournemouth will be taking on Burnley. Brighton will be taking on Sunderland. Manchester City will be taking on West Ham United. Wolves will be taking on Brentford. Do you think that will be Wolves' first win of the season? Who knows? Tottenham Hotspur will be taking on Liverpool at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Then Everton will be taking on Arsenal. That's another big game of the week. Leeds United will be taking on Crystal Palace. Then on Sunday, we have just one game, and that's on the 21st of December 2025. Aston Villa will be taking on Manchester United. I think they really put this as the biggest game of the week because Manchester United will be taking on Aston Villa. Just one match on that day. That's one we played by 5:30 p.m. Then the 22nd of December 2025 by 9 p.m. Fulham will be taking on Northern Forest. What do you think about the big game of the week? There are three big games of the week, and we'll be dissecting it one after the other. Newcastle versus Chelsea.
Yes, Newcastle versus Chelsea. Those two sides, Chelsea are a team that are looking for a lot of points. A lot of the teams are looking for Chelsea to lose the game. Newcastle too want to win. But for me, I'm actually going to say just like last week, as I said, for the Chelsea versus Everton, I think Chelsea are going to win this.
Yeah, for me, Newcastle, they've been a tough side this season, but Chelsea, I think they have a lot of star qualities in that team. They said it's the Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer is back to the team. I think Cole Palmer will be trying a lot, and he's not a stingy player. He gives assists and he scores a lot of goals. I think Chelsea should be edging the game in this one. So, what do you think about Everton versus Arsenal?
Everton, Arsenal. Arsenal have the chance. It's all for Arsenal to play for. Although Arsenal has a defensive problem this season, but I give Arsenal the win over Everton.
For me, yes, I give Arsenal the win over Everton, but Everton are always playing tight with top teams. Like we saw what they did against
Manchester
Manchester
United.
United, but against Chelsea they couldn't
Do
get
same,
to
yeah.
the net. But this is Arsenal, and we know a lot of teams will want to bring Arsenal down, and it might be the advantage of
Manchester City.
Manchester City. If Arsenal can lose this game and Manchester City wins the game, Manchester City will top the table for the season. And then the last game of the week, and that's Aston Villa who will be hosting Manchester United.
Yes, Aston Villa hosting Manchester United. I think the only problem that Manchester United has is Aston Villa hosting. I think Aston Villa are third on the table this season. Manchester United are looking forward to getting to the top four. So it's a must win for the United side. It's the match we were meant to win so that we could give up this was the Bournemouth game. But now this is a must win for me.
Yeah, for me, it's a must win for Manchester United because Manchester United have given up a lot of points. So I think it's going to be fair enough for Manchester United to do this for the fans to win this game against Aston Villa. But before we go, YouTube sent us a gift. We have a quick package, Christmas package from
Yeah, we'll
YouTube.
be
We'll be
unboxing
unboxing
in
it
our
in our next
next
video.
video.
So don't miss this next video. Don't miss this next video. And
If you
all
want to see what YouTube gave us, just wait for the next video.
and also you can bet on one expert using our promo code Sporting and Out, SPORTINANDOUT, Sporting and Out. Just go to the register button, fill your details, then use our promo code Sporting and Out, and you can get up to 300% bonus using that promo code. Don't forget, this ad is 18 plus. If you are not 18, please don't bet, and bet responsibly. Thank you guys for watching today's episode. Please
Please
like,
like,
share,
share, and
and
subscribe.
subscribe.